The following video contains content captured from NCAA Football 14. The rosters, standings, and stats may not be accurate to the present day. All trademarks belong to their respective parties.
We are live here at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama, between a matchup in the SEC between the South Carolina Gamecocks and, of course, the Auburn Tigers. As always, John Dowdy, Stan Smith, Nick Jones here on the broadcast. South Carolina has deferred the toss, choose to kick against the Tigers. That one will go into the end zone for a touchback, and we are back in our old ways here and with our wonderful mascot mashup here. Sammy Coates looking a little different tonight for the Auburn Tigers. So, Stan Smith, are you excited for this matchup? As excited as I am.
Of course I am, but I will say this tiger looks a lot like a chipmunk because it has very puffy cheeks. It's like I don't even know what to say.
That's just a third mascot to add to the list of mascots that Auburn has. The War Eagle, the chipmunk, the tiger. What's next?
The pelican.
The billiken or the pelican?
The pelican.
The pelican, like New Orleans pelican.
Right.
So, Stan.
Yeah.
You're a man of many traits, many facets of life.
I guess you could say that.
You were telling me a story one day as we see this play here from South Carolina. He hands it off, fake play. That's a first down for South Carolina. Brandon Wiles, 13 yards. You were telling me you're a football player, that one of your coaches once called a play called Auburn, right? Not Auburn,
right.
Auburn.
Well, we're all on the same page. We know Auburn. Auburn is a school in Alabama, but this guy, Wayne Green, my head football coach, probably never been north of North Carolina, and he's got this thick accent, and he could have sworn on his life that you pronounce Auburn as Auburn. He even got me saying it. I don't even mean to say it like that.
Auburn. A-U-B-R-I-N?
Maybe A-U-B-R-Y-N, yeah. Auburn, something like that.
Unloads one, and it's knocked away by Chris Frost. He put the frosting on that one, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 8 for South Carolina here as the Gamecocks will punt after getting a first down. Just for an update for all of our listeners back home, our intramural football team was knocked out of the playoffs last night. Just a little side note there. And we've seen a few Tigers and Wildcats in the last couple weeks here, guys. And what strikes me as different is that this Tiger actually is wearing clothing. I don't believe the last couple of Tigers and Wildcats have actually worn clothing. Maybe Kentucky's did. I'm not exactly sure. But I know for sure that Truman the Tiger was naked.
Aubie the Tiger might be friends with Squidward because he is not wearing any pants.
Right. Squidward is my best friend in the world. Nick, what are you expecting here from the Tigers?
Well, I think they should go into their Wildcat formation and run their infamous play called Fight Song.
Ooh, you're a big fan of Fight Song?
It's okay, but it kind of reminds me of Clemson's Fight Song, so I'm not that big of a fan.
Big play there from South Carolina.
So the two words "fight song" reminds you of only Clemson's fight song. Is that what you're saying?
No, just in relation to Auburn, because I know Auburn's Tigers and Clemson are Tigers, and they play similar songs like the Tiger Rag.
Just got an update on my phone. The Rangers have just tied the game with the Devils 3-3. I'm very excited as Auburn gets 3 on the board there.
Hey guys, does anyone care? No! We didn't plan that either.
It's okay, Brian. I watch hockey too.
I'm not going to call the rest of the game.
All right, looks like Stan the Man is with you. All right, we're setting up shop at the 25-yard line. Got twins left. Thompson keeps it on the quarterback keeper. Trucks the man. Gets a first down across the 40, 45, 50. Off to the races. Breaks a tackle down to the 43-yard line. 32-yard rush by Dylan Thompson. Brian and his ice cream shirt are just crying. I mean, we all gotta like one hockey team. I mean, I'm a Blues fan. Rangers are more successful than the Blues are. So, I mean, I guess he can come back with me on that. This is like the Channel 4 news team without Ron Burgundy. I mean, I'm kind of upset now.
Give me the mic. 3rd and 22 for Auburn here. South Carolina sets up shot from their own 45-yard line. They split 3 receivers left, Two to the right. Here come the Gamecocks here. The Auburn Tigers show blitz. They bring the blitz, and he is hit and sacked. Fumble picked up by Auburn. There he goes. Touchdown Tigers. And we like it that way, as they would say in Kentucky, even though we're in Auburn.
And we're South Carolina announcers.
Touchdown Auburn.
Notice how Brian picks up the microphone and then Auburn scores.
Oh.
Coincidence? I think not. They're going to go a quick pass there to the outside. First down, Pharaoh Cooper. He's been the guy you got to throw the ball to as Pharaoh does a little chicken dance there.
He got a few yards. I don't know why he was dancing like that.
He's Pharaoh. He can do whatever he wants.
There's a little Egyptian dance.
Stan, I know that you clarified this for me last night. This was a topic of much discussion. The spelling of the stadium appears to be Jordan Hare.
Jordan, like Michael Jordan.
Like Michael Jordan and bunny, like a bunny rabbit, like a rabbit.
A
hare. However, it's called Jordan Hare. Why? What's the reasoning?
I don't know. I mean, tomato. Even though no one really says tomato.
Pajamas. Jordan.
Right. Draw.
All right.
Caramel.
Pillow, palo.
Drawers, draws.
He just said that. He just said it. Did you not just hear that? You're a little late to the party there, Nick.
That's twice now Nick's been late on the call. He missed a Michael Jackson reference a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and he cheated, too. He cheated. You cheated. I'm looking at Aubie right now, and his feet are, I think, actually bigger than his head.
They are.
It's unbelievable if you actually think about it, but a big play.
This might be a bit of a stretch, but he looks like the bad tiger from the Jungle Book. What was his name? Have you ever seen the Jungle Book?
Never seen it.
I've seen it. I'm just blanking on the name.
Not a fan of the Jungle Book.
Have you ever seen it?
I've never. I don't know. I might have. I'm anti.
It's a good movie.
I'm anti Disney, and I think we do have a confirmation on that tiger's name. Stan, what is it?
It is Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
Yes, he was a bad guy.
Bad man.
And he had a friend that was a big snake, and the snake's name was Ka.
Ka, like King Da Ka.
Right.
I wonder how they determine the cocky that actually gets to stay on the sidelines and just clap his hands. Like, how they determine, oh yeah, you're not going to play tonight, you're just going to be the clapping cocky.
He's the mascot, Brian.
Yeah, but they're all mascots.
Maybe he said something earlier in the week that made Coach Spurrier mad.
He's in the doghouse.
Like, visors are dumb.
He's in the hen house.
The hen house.
There they are. There's the levels. We're back in it here. 17-3 in the halftime. Oh, those Gamecocks look dejected. As my favorite time of every ball game. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Nissan innovation that excites.
I saw that car today, and it was like a weird green color. And then our friend Haley Anders called it a pea car because it looks like the vegetable pea.
I like peas.
I don't. My sister does.
You don't like peas? They're like some of the best vegetables. Like, what would you choose over peas?
I'd choose carrots, celery.
Carrots are good. Celery,
Not
broccoli,
Broccoli's
spinach.
Okay. No.
Come on, you know you're gonna pick
spinach in a omelet is good. I'll take that.
Yeah, but peas by itself is good.
I'm
That's
not,
how you
I'm not a
gotta.
vegetable
That's
guy.
how I evaluate vegetables. If you
Now
eat
peppers.
If you can eat it by yourself, then that's by itself. Then it's good, right?
I can eat peppers.
We'll have to.
Maybe it's a consistency.
We'll have
thing.
to
I don't
consult our pea expert, Haley Anders, pea vegetable expert, Haley Anders.
know. She would be a pea expert.
Like I have to clarify that,
I mean, we gotta be PG on here. Come on, I mean, PG, maybe PG-13.
If you ever want to meet a guy who loves peanuts, it's Nick Jones. He eats them like candy. Like while we were walking up here, he just had the bag and he was just walking up here with peanuts. Like we're like.
I have never
Nick.
seen a person just eat peanuts like not in a sports setting. Like literally, he was eating peanuts and dropping them on the horseshoe concrete. That's
But
terrible.
it's not any kind of peanuts. It's peanuts in a shell. There's a very specific difference. Like, you don't go to a ball game and eat peanuts.
Yeah, but you could have cashews or like Planters peanuts.
You mean like peanuts that you get from Five Guys?
Yes, Look at them. Look at these peanuts right here. These are literally legitimate Five Guys.
Well, our listeners can't see the peanuts,
Look at that.
and we
Look
are
at that.
incredibly off topic. We almost forgot there's a football game going on. Brian, you want your job back?
No, I want to be your echo.
You want to be my echo?
Yeah.
Okay, I like having echoes.
I like having echoes.
Hey, finally a screenplay worked.
Yes. You know who else
You know who
echoed?
else echoed?
When my
When
sister was 5 years old. Brian is an
Brian is an
idiot.
idiot.
I didn't think you would
I
say
didn't
that.
think you'd say that.
Well, when my sister was 5 years old, she would copy everything that I said, and I was like, Abby, stop. And she was like,
Abby Wambach?
oh, nah, she's more like Wozniacki, but she's a tennis player.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's a tennis player.
Hey, the Rangers won.
Well, that's always good news when the Rangers win. Anyway, you ever like rock jam your life?
What do you mean?
Like you're like wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, getting the toothpaste on my toothbrush.
No.
Mike Davis gets the ball to the left side and he gets 4 yards.
I think it might be time to introduce us to our friend from Clemson, South Carolina, RJ.
RJ just walked in the studio. This is marvelous. RJ, please take it away.
Oh, thank you, Stanford. We're got South Carolina and Auburn playing football right here. He's going to throw it over the middle. Ooh, we didn't get it. Nick Jones, he's playing football for us here today. I remember him at Burns High School. I was a big fan of him at Burns. But when he came to South Carolina, he's a no-go for me now, boy. South Carolina will never amount to what Auburn and Clemson have. You know what I love about Auburn and Stanford?
What do you love about Auburn?
They're Tigers. Go Tigers.
It's like y'all are sister schools
It's,
out
oh
there.
my goodness, if I had to pick one school to love, I would pick Auburn because they're orange and they're Tigers. 3rd and 1 for South Carolina. Read option. Oh boy, it looks like Connor Shaw's back in the backfield. Or even better, Taj Boyd. Would have been even better. They're 17.
Who do you love more, your son or Taj Boyd?
Oh, my son is Taj. If I tell you, me and Taj go way back. This will be a quick pass here. No game for Pharaoh Cooper. I'm really afraid of him when we played South Carolina in a couple weeks. He's probably their best player. But 2nd and 10 for South Carolina right here. My voice is starting to get a little hoarse. Oh,
Horse like your horses?
no, I own cattle, Stanford. I'm a cattle rancher.
Now, RJ, I heard you roll up to the stadium in style. What kind of vehicle were you driving?
John Deere. It's a 1985 John Deere. I love it. It's a marquee edition. Has some nice chrome wheels. It's great. I love it. Stanford, I can't really do math very well, so how many seconds left is right there?
It's 31 now that the play has gone off. They got 3 yards.
3? That's not 10. I know that. That's not a first down.
They had to get 17. That's a long way.
Did they really? That's like a mile. It's like a country mile. I did like the happy song. I've been singing it all day. Are you ready? You ready for my rendition for it?
Let's hear it.
Because I'm happy, clap along if you fail. And you got that Dabo little swinging his finger.
If you feel like a Clemson fan, you know you're happy when you're a Clemson fan, right, RJ?
Every day is a Clemson morning. I mean,
Is it a possum morning?
No, you have a possum evening. Possum evenings. I sit on the back porch with my wife, my kids. We sing Clemson songs. We sing Tiger Rag. We sing every song possible.
What's Clemson's favorite song besides Tiger Rag?
Probably, I'd say the Star Spangled Banner, because we're just so American. I mean, South Carolina's fans, they sing their who-bahs and boot-bahs songs. I mean, they sing Go Cox. I mean, what is that? What's that kind of logic? I mean, that's a foul word. Foul, get it? They're foul. They're foul. That's Mike Davis. I hate him. I hate him so much.
His brother was a running back at Clemson.
He betrayed the greatest university in all the land.
But if you want to talk about betraying, he actually committed to Florida first. So
Yeah.
he double-crossed Clemson.
Who cares about Florida? We never play them. And they got some Will Muschamp as a coach. Who cares? They're never going to win with him playing. He ain't no Dabo Swinney, I'll tell you that much.
Not at all.
But John, may I call you Jonathan? No?
That's not my name.
Okay, may I call you Johnny Boy?
I've heard that one before.
I like Johnny Boy. That's what we call my pig out in the farms, Johnny Boy. But 1st and 10 for them Auburn Tigers. John, I ride my tractor everywhere I go. I love it. We actually had a 3rd cousin twice removed that came to Columbia. Oh, we disowned him.
Ooh.
No good.
Ooh.
We're not friends no
Went to
more.
the dark side. I can't believe a Clemson man would do such a thing.
He's not no Clemson
Not a-
man,
not-
Stanford. He's not no Clemson man, just like yourself. You could have been one,
Could've
but
been
you
one.
jumped ship.
I
You
did.
Seneca boy.
Nobody in my family went to Clemson, so I mean,
Are you kidding me?
sorry, RJ. I mean,
Thought we were friends. Hey. You're a Virginia fanboy. We haven't lost to Virginia in probably 346 years. Okay? You're Cavaliers. Have you ever seen a Cavalier win a football game? Let's be honest.
I haven't seen them win any football games. They're good at basketball. Well,
They
now
are.
Now
But they
are.
can't come to Little John and win.
Well, I was talking about the ones that LeBron plays for, but those are two.
Yeah. I'll give you that much. What was your favorite part about being here in Auburn? The food, the families,
I'd
RJ?
say the toilet paper rolling of the trees.
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
Well, it's going to happen now. I mean,
We shouldn't tell him that we repoisoned the trees, though.
Oh goodness. Did he just say that?
I think Harvey Updike's back in the booth.
Oh goodness. I can't do a Harvey Updike. I can't do. I have to work on my Bama. I have to work on my Bama accent.
roll tide.
That's all I gotta say. Well, that's it here from Jordan-Hare Stadium. The Gamecocks, really did not have much of a chance in this one as Auburn controlled the game on offense and on defense. Final score in this one, 17-3. As Chris Frost is our player of the game, icing this one with the see what I did there with the big six, a big pick in this game or later in the ball game on Dylan Thompson here, as we'll see some of the highlights from the ball game. 17-3, Auburn wins the football game. 2 defensive scores in this one doomed the Gamecocks. And that's all she wrote for South Carolina. We'll be right back here next week. Big game for South Carolina in the SEC East. They play the Volunteers from Tennessee for John Dowdy, Nick Jones, Stan Smith, and of course, RJ Thornton. I'm Brian Principe. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a pleasure here from Jordan-Hare Stadium. Once again, Auburn 17, South Carolina 3. Thank you guys for listening and watching the game. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Have a awesome day.
Have a awesome day, everybody.